people don't really talk all that much about what good speech technique is. So I figured, once again, being here in New York, that I would use my experience and give as many individuals as possible the shortcuts, the tricks, and really the techniques that you need to be an effective business communicator. Of course, it does spill over to personal communications as well.
Right.
But business communications, it just seems like the stakes are so high, and if your technique isn't good, that's the time when you sort of flounder if you don't have a good solid grip on how to navigate through these different situations.
So Better Business Speech offers practical advice for a number of public speaking challenges. Now, I guess your book in itself does differ from a lot of others, but from your standpoint, why should we read this book? What's going to really stand out?
Well, I think what's interesting about this book is that I do look at the physical and I look at the mental aspects of speech.
Okay.
And I even look at the business dynamics that are going on, like how do you navigate meetings? How do you deal with different communication styles? How do you deal with jumping in, retracing back to an old thought? You know, these are things you just go into meetings and you go, well, I'm going to hope for the best. But wouldn't it be great if you had a technique or a little bit of advice or even like a thought, an approach that might make it a little bit easier? And it's not just meetings. Presentations, which seem dreadful to a lot of people. Some people are wonderful at it, but there are certain forces that are at work. As you mentioned, public speaking, it really is a part of all business communications. So for people who have a fear of public speaking, you're putting kind of a ceiling on your career.